Video content release statement. Usually, my videos are uncut, unbiased, unedited, unfiltered. The language in this video may hurt your eardrum, but remember, it's just my opinion. Of course, you can form and have your own, and by all means, your opinion of mine, it should be free speech.
Mic check, 1 2 1 2. Testing, mic check, 1 2 1 2. Hey, what's going on? This is your host, Solo Mission, a voice for the independent man who's choosing to reach success and now does live his life in the singular. Also, a certified SMI, and of course, an advocate for the acronym Mgtow, and that's universally known as men going their own way. Now, I'm back on here with this audio track release. I do want to welcome all the new subscribers. Subscribe squad. So if you're new to this channel or just happen to stumble upon this video, then I welcome you aboard. I do ask that you like this video. Go ahead and subscribe to this channel. Check out some of my previous released videos. And of course, stay tuned as I get back in here and upload new videos to move forward. Let's go ahead and get to this message here. The title of this particular video is They Like Using Us. One would ask, what do I mean by that title? Well, it's real simple. No matter when you're interacting with these women, and I position this video to be in the past tense for men who are arriving at this video after a breakup, after a marriage, after dealing with drama with a significant other that you've been for a minute, a particular woman that you're dealing with for a minute, and you decide to move on. So after you reach that point, this is what we pick up here. You see women, especially on this social media platform, they love to advocate for the level up mindset, which basically the pimping of a man to get whatever they can from him quickly and then move on to another guy. So they don't mind tricking a man or using a man or misleading a man to get the goods and services that they want. Again, if you listen to my most recent video, it's classified as the pimp and simp game, with the woman being the pimp and the man ultimately falling victim of the simp. All right. So when I say they like using us, what I'm really trying to understand from women is the fact that they feel that it's okay to use men at every chance. Key word now, every chance they get, they want to try to use a man for whatever they trying to gain. And it's supposed to be strictly okayed to do so. A man is supposed to fall in line with that, accept that, be eager to sign up for more of that. And then when men choose to go their own way, courtesy of Mgtow or any other walk, then it's a problem. But see, this is the classification here that they like using us. See, as long as a woman can use you, she's your biggest champion. She campaigns for you. She claims that she loves you. She shows you fake affection. That's real talk. And she does all this hoping to keep you around. All right. While she has another plan that she's manipulating behind the scenes with other guys as well. So it doesn't surprise me when I see women out here cheating on their boyfriend, cheating on their husband, not spending time with their kids because they get caught up in situations. It doesn't surprise me. See, women like using us, especially when they think they figured us out. And this goes back to men that go overboard when they meet women out here. You invite these women into your personal space, your personal life. You tell them everything about you, your dreams, your hopes, your wishes, all the dramas you got going on in your life, you reveal that to this particular woman. And in return, she comes back and tries to use these things against you. And most will, most do. Besides the financial requests that women love to ask for, all the borrowing and favors and all the shit shaming tactics that women love to do. So after the borrowing of money, the asking and requesting for different services and favors, some of these things that women think a man is supposed to do, they don't mind asking for. They expect that. So when women call themselves leveling up, Mgtow's talk, monkey branching, either or, it's in a man's best interest to just stay single. And that's what I advocate for. A man who's choosing to reach success instead of worrying about the mess of dealing with a woman, entertaining a woman, seeking a woman's approval, her time, her energy, her coochie, and all the other nonsense and drama that comes along with dealing with a woman. See, in the times of a pandemic, you don't have time to be worried about the emotional letdowns and baggage of another in a relationship. I think most guys will realize that now that the current time that we are living in the pandemic outbreak that's happening across the globe. See, as a single individual man, you have more power. You should have more money saved. You'll be able to make more wiser decisions. And your decision will be more concrete and firm for your survival. You're not worrying about what a woman thinks, what a woman is telling you to do, what she's asking you to do, what she's demanding that you do. Now she's mad that you're not doing it. That is the least of your concerns. But see, they like using us for what I just mentioned. See, in the moment of a pandemic crisis is the moment when a woman needs a man. Strength, masculinity, energy, discipline, and guidance, leadership. All right? And that has anything to do about hair, nails, toes, coochie, kids, or any of that bullshit that women claim that they bring to the table. All right? See, in the moment of a pandemic, should be, but you should realize this way before then, should be a free lesson to any man out there of the factual basis of why women like using us. Should be. If it wasn't crystal clear throughout all the videos that I have thus posted on here, then maybe it is now in the current climate that I drop this video as it pertains to what's going on in the actual world at the moment of this video's release. See, it's not a secret that women like using us. It's not tabooed. It's not hidden. No, it's clear. See, women are crystal clear with their decision making or what they want to do. They are driven by the visual appearance of things. And I like to sum it up as the visual imagery, if you will. See, as long as that visual imagery is what they want it to be, then they're going to be drawn to it. People say, Solo, just put it in plain English, what you're talking about. I feel you. No problem. See, the visual imagery or the looks that women love to lust for is directly linked to their DNA structure. See, if you're new to my videos, you might want to go look into my old videos now. See, I always said that women are guided by two distinct within them, their DNA structure and society's influence on them. And I don't look at enough videos on these women to tell that they are influenced by what is going on in society. They let other women stray them one way. They don't stand for anything. No backbone, no goals, no nothing. And they hoping to be saved by some man who has literally fallen in love with their vagina. Again, they like using us. That's what I'm saying. So when I see women that are led by society's influence, they can't do nothing about their DNA structure. It's built into them. The checklist. Well, the checklist is real simple. Women want approval from men or the man that they fancy. They want to be needed by men or a man that they fancy. They want attention and acceptance from many men or a man that they fancy. All right? Some women like to be controlled or dominated by the man that they fancy. Some women need a father figure in their life, so they need to be led and guided by a man that they fancy. And what I mean by fancy is the man that they are attracted to, the man that they are drawn to, that they lust for, the one that they always say that's cute and handsome and sexy and attractive, that guy. The same guy that they will give their coochie up to in a heartbeat. And then when they end up realizing they getting played, then they hate all men. All men are dogs now. All men don't want nothing but coochie. All men lie. All men cheat. Well, that's a rough category to put all men in, strictly because you was led as a woman with your visual imagery. All right? See, women hate that they get played by men. You led yourself to the situation. You seeked out what you seen. You saw a cute guy. You got involved with him. He gave up the coochie. And then you're dealing with situations that you don't want to be a part of. And then you want to classify all men as this particular guy. See, they like using us, is what I'm saying now. And they do it in many different ways. So they want to complain about the guy that they get involved with because they were using visual imagery, his looks, period. Not what he has going on, not what he brings to the table, just solely on looks. A lot of women fall for this number one thing here. End up getting pregnant because he look cute. And then they want to take that same drama to another man and they want him to be a part of a ready-made family. He's supposed to be accepting of this child that he has no part of. He's supposed to mend her broken heart that the cute guy that she was using visual imagery about. Now, this new guy, simp, is supposed to come in and now fix her broken heart, repair the mental damage, and raise a kid or kids that's not his. Again, they like using us, is what I'm saying. Now, is this guy cute? No, he's not cute like the guy that she got involved with. That's why she keeps holding on to the previous guy. That's why you see these women go back and forth with their boyfriend and ex-boyfriend and husband and all this mess. It's real. But somehow now, it's the man's fault in the end. Another thing, for guys out there that's dating these single mothers, they always tell you when at the end of the relationship or what you didn't do for them or what you didn't bring to the table. And for many men out there that get involved with these single women, you go bend over backwards. You sure? You being there for their kids? You doing all this extra shit? But these women want to appreciate that. Will they use you? Of course they will. Of course. I mean, like I said, now they got different categories. And I'm going to have to follow this up with a video. But they got different categories. The simp is always at the bottom. Then you have the financial provider. The next category above that is the boyfriend / husband. And then on top is the lover. Now, I'm going to dive in that in another video to really crystallize that message. But these are the categories that you're going to fall in with these women. And they don't mind using men. They don't mind using men who are financial providers. Come over there and beat the coochie up, break them off a little money, and go on by his business. You know, your modern day digital age prostitute, if you will. They don't mind that. You know, to get their hair and nails done and go to the spa, go on a cruise. Oh, they don't mind serving up that coochie. That's no problem. In their eyes, they got what they want. Now, it's shallow thinking, but that's the mindset of these women that's on these videos talking about leveling up. So you leveling up to material shit? How's they getting you ahead? And see, the reason why women hate Mgtow and disagree with Mgtow and want to sum Mgtow up as men who have been brokenhearted, let down, and all these other simplistic ass categories that women love to use, I never hear a woman actually say that the reason why men go Mgtow is strictly because that man has made a decision that he just want to be single. Never have I heard a woman say that. So, newsflash to all you women out there. There are men who have not been brokenhearted, let down, or none of that nonsense that y'all love to categorize Mgtow as being. It's plenty of men, and myself included, who strictly like to go Mgtow just because they prefer to live a single life. No wife, life. All right? If you really watch my videos, you heard me say it plenty of times. I think this is the perfect time to remind new viewers and listeners that when I say that Mgtow has to be more than just about women. I say that plenty of times. I think in a pandemic crisis, it'd be stated and it have a more important effect on the eardrums. Like I stated before in previous videos, Mgtow has to be more than just about women. It has to be about leaving the women, leaving the matrix, escaping the new world order that we find ourselves in, understanding the Illuminati and the tricks that they do in pandemics, realizing what it is, being single, being financially stable, mentally sharp, and disciplined as a man to not have baggage. So when a pandemic happened, you can be able to make moves. You had the financial to do so. You don't have kids here and kids there, drama and extra money coming out of your checks because you're thinking with the wrong head. So when I say women like using us, they do it for many reasons. A lot of women need emotional support. A lot of women need a father figure. A lot of women need somebody for their kids. They need a father. A lot of women need financial support as well. All right? A lot of women want to be taken care of. And so leveling up, their term, not mine, and Mgtow's talk, monkey branching, are one and the same. Because either way, they trying to find the richest and handsomest guy that they feel that they can brag about on social media or in life that's going to provide them the lifestyle that they want to live. And like I stated in a previous video, giving up that pre-owned coochie means nothing to them. It doesn't. If they got kids, clearly they've been getting up that coochie. Feel me? So it's not nothing new to do. So to get what they want in life, sure. But my point is, when are we going to get to the realization that as men, we must retain our dominance force here? We must not fall victim to the bullshit that you see in the media of the feminized man that they trying to pump on men nowadays. We must not fall victim to the Me Too bullshit either. You don't whistle at women. You don't chirp at women. You don't, none of that to women. You give them their personal space and you keep it moving. They talk about social distancing. Well, Mgtow is the epitome of social distancing. When you look at the Mgtow logo and you see that arrow banking off to a sharp right, that's men distancing themselves from the bullshit that we deal with. Feel me? Yeah, I think it's time for Solo Mission to get back up in this game and drop that real Yeah, it's time. So my question to men out there, are you going to keep allowing women to use you? Are you?